Hello friends, this is Acharya Raman, Vedic astrologer since last 20 years. Continuing with our series of analyzing the horoscopes of our subscriber, we now today are taking up another horoscope which is of a female native, and the question the female native has asked is what would be the physical appearance and the nature of my spouse, and what would be her relationship with his spouse. So today's topic is also very interesting topic. It is related to spouse character, nature, and also relationship with spouse. Before going ahead further, I would request you to please like my video, share my video as much as you can, comment on the video, and also please do subscribe to my channel. Also friends, if you want me to analyze your horoscope as well, then you can send me your date, time and place of birth along with your main queries. If your query would be in English, then I would answer in English, and if your query would be in Hindi, then I'd answer or analyze the horoscope in Hindi. You can also write your preference of language. In which language would you want me to analyze your horoscope, whether English or Hindi. In this case or in today's case, the preference is English. So friends, let us move on to the interesting video, and the question of the female native is, how would be my spouse, how would be his physical appearance, his nature, and what would be relationship with the spouse. So friend, let us move to the video. A chart of a female native who has asked the question, how would be the characteristics, physical appearance and the nature of her spouse, and also how would be her relationship with her spouse. Now let us take her chart, and as you can see on the screen, ascendant is written in the first house, or we can say that first house is that house where ascendant is written. As you can see, 11 number is written where ascendant is there, so we can say that 11 number is the ascendant or the rising ascendant or the first house of the chart. The number written there, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are the Rashis or sun signs, but the first house will always remain where ascendant is written. As you can see in this chart, 11 number stands for Pisces, 1 number for Aries, 2 for Taurus, 3 number stands for Gemini, 4 numbers for Cancer, 5 number stands for Leo sign, 6 number stands for Gemini, and 6 number stands for Virgo, 7 number for Tula or 7 number for Libra, 8 number for Scorpio, 9 number stands for Sagittarius, and the 10 number stands for the Capricorn. But the first house will always be where ascendant is written. As you can see, 11 number is written in the first house in ascendant, so we can say that the native or the female native is Aquarius ascendant. In the second house, we can see that the planet Venus is placed in the second house where Pisces sign is there. In the third house, in Aries sign, Mars and Rahu are placed together. And in the fifth house, retrograde Saturn is placed in the Gemini sign. In the seventh house, in Leo sign, retrograde Jupiter and Moon are placed, making a Gaj Kesari yoga, or we can say that very favorable and auspicious yoga. In the ninth house, in the Libra sign, we find Ketu is placed there, and in the 12th house, finally in Capricorn sign, Sun and Mercury are placed together. So let us start with the query of the female native, and also to ensure the privacy of the native, we are not showing her ID, neither showing her name or other things. Now let us start. First of all, 7th house, 7th lord and the Venus, they are the main significator of marriage, right? And in the female chart, Jupiter signifies the husband, and in the male chart, the Venus signifies the wife, right? So in male chart, Venus would be the wife, and in the female chart, Jupiter would be the husband, and we should also take the Mars as well in the female chart for husband. Now, For appearance, we should go on straightly towards the seventh house, and we can say that in seventh house, Leo sign is rising. So when the Leo sign is rising in the seventh house, we can say that spouse could be little authoritative or could be little possessive. Now, seventh Lord Sun is placed in the 12th house with Mercury. So we can say that the spouse could be from far away place or could be from foreign land. And since Sun and Mercury are placed together, we can say that spouse would be an intelligent person because Sun and Mercury are making a Buddha Aditya yoga. Now, the placement of Jupiter in the seventh house makes the spouse would be little superior from you, probably in education, and would be religious, could be a little bulky but medium height, fair, but of magnetic personality. And also the spouse would be lucky for you, right? And also moon is placed there in the seventh house. Moon in the seventh house shows the spouse would be very fair complexion or very good looking, charming, and would be very attractive. Now, in this female chart, Mars is placed in the third house in one number sign. One number sign is where Mars is in own sign, which means that the person would be of youthful looks and also would be courageous. Also, we'll find that Jupiter is in Pur Falguni Nakshatra or the nakshatra ruled by Venus, which means that the spouse would be or her husband would be of a romantic nature. So we can say that the husband looking at the seventh house and the seventh lord and Venus also Venus is exalted, so which shows in D1 chart that yes, the relationship would be going to be very good. So looking at the D1 chart first or the main chart where Jupiter and Moon are placed together and Sun are placed in the seventh house and Leo Rashi is there, and looking at Mars as well, which is in own house, we can say that spouse could be little authoritative or little possessive, but would be of charming nature, youthful appearance, would look younger than his age, would be of fair complexion, and could be very fair, and also would be having an upper hand in wisdom, in education, and could be superior, would be religious, could be from far away place, from the place of birth, and also which could be a foreign land as well. Also, he would be commanding respect. So from D1 chart, we can say all these things. Now, friends, let us have a look at the Navamsha chart or D9 chart as well. As you can see that in the seventh house, Moon is placed in the seventh house and Mars is aspecting the seventh house. Also, the seventh lord Jupiter is placed in the fifth house or a trinal or a benefic favorable house. Now, if I have a look at the Venus, Venus is placed with the Sun in the third house. So, all in all, we can say that if Moon is placed in the seventh house, it shows that the spouse would be very caring, fair complexion, and charming personality. Mars aspect on the seventh house in D9 chart also shows that the spouse could be little authoritative or possessive. Now, Venus connecting with the Sun again shows a little possessive nature and authoritative nature of the spouse. Now, in the relationship question, we can say that all in all, the things are good in the D1 chart, main birth chart, and also in the Navamsha chart or D9 chart. As you can see that in the D1 chart, Jupiter and Moon are placed in the seventh house and Venus exalted place in the second house, but Saturn is aspecting Venus in D1 and Sun is placed with Venus in the D9 chart. So Sun and Saturn not very good for relationship, but they will not hurt the relationship very much, but they can create initial delays and obstacles and hurdles, or we can say that initial problems in relationship could be there, but once the relationship is made, then the relationship will be very good, or we can say blissful, as Jupiter and Moon making a Gaj Kesari yoga placed in the 7th house in the birth chart, and Venus exalted in the birth chart in the 2nd house, and Moon placed in the 7th house in the D9 chart. So all in all, a good kundli for relationship, and the spouse would be wise, magnetic personality, fair complexion, also youthful looking, a little aggressive, or we can say possessive and authoritative, but a very caring spouse would be there, and also the spouse would be lucky for this female native. Hope friends you like the analysis and you like the video, and if you did like the video, then please do comment on it, share it as much as you can, and also please do subscribe to my channel. And also, if you need me to analyze your chart as well, then you can send me your date, time and place of birth along with your query. And also you should send me the preference of language, whether you want me to analyze your chart in Hindi or English. So friends, thank you very much and thank you for watching. But again, a special request to all my friends, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you friends, have a good day. Hope friends you like this video, and if you did like it, then please do comment on it, like it, and also please do share it as much as you can. Also, before moving further, please do subscribe to my channel, my friends. Now, if you want me to analyze your kundli or horoscope as well, then you can send me your details, that is your date, time and place of birth along with your main question, and also your preference of language, whether English or Hindi, whether you would want me to analyze your chart in Hindi or in English. Also friends, if you need any consultation from me, you can WhatsApp me on 9911351351, or you can log on to our website www.astrologerraman.com. Thank you friends, and please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye. Take care.